Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Donna and I have a cooking video that I want to share with you guys today. You guys see I didn't say a channel name. The reason being is I'm going to be posting this video on my main channel, the Mom Life 7, and on my new cooking channel, because when I started YouTube, I was actually supposed to be on here cooking, but then I end up doing other things. Anyway, this video is something that I'm doing in collaboration with my girl Misty over at the Native Family. I'm going to have her information in the description box so you can check her out. We've been trying to get this collab video off for a while now. Anyway, I'm a busy mom. She's a busy mom. You know, it's just so hard. The struggle is really real, but finally getting around to it now. And I want you to go over to her channel and check her out and show her some love. She's a lovely mom, very talented home cook as myself. Like I said, go over her channel, be nice, show her some love. We're cooking chili beans. I've been wanting some chili beans for a while. We both have been talking about how we wanted some, you know, that comfort food. She's going to show her version, and I'm excited to see that because I will definitely try that. And I'm going to share with you guys my version. I came up with my version of a very good recipe for chili beans. So I'm going to share it with you guys. Let me show you guys what we need, the ingredients we need. Now, if you like videos like this, and if you see something you like during this video, please give your girls a thumbs up, please. And share this video. Share with anybody you think it may help this, you know, cooking, newly cooking, trying to find, I mean, for whatever. Holidays, the fall, the winter, whatever the occasion may be. Share it. Help me get up there. Help me get out there with the greats up here on YouTube that's cooking. Alright, let me show you guys what we need. Of course, first and foremost, we need beans, right? I got these from Winco. That's why I usually grab them from anywhere. Any brand you desire. I'm going to be using the small red beans. That's just pretty much what I prefer. But with this recipe, you can do any kind of beans you want. You can do like my aunt. She prefers like pinto beans. You can do pinto beans. You can do kidney beans. You can do probably even black beans. You can add that in there. I wouldn't say white beans, even though they have white chili beans, but this is a little differently formatted, so I don't think this will work for the white chili beans. But I'm just having a really busy day. I was supposed to start this recipe actually early in the morning. Like I was taught, start the food early in the morning, and then I was going to come back, since I'm cooking this in my slow cooker, by the way. And I'm going to have to come back later and show you guys to finish it off. So you guys are going to see me start it up, and then several hours later, I don't know how long it's going to take, because normally I put it on high, and I don't remember, but since I'm starting this kind of late in the evening, and I'm about to run out. I got to go run out and catch this sale for the kids. So about to run over to Children's Place real quick. So I'm probably going to put it on low and let the beans cook overnight, and then when I get up in the morning, I'll come back and do the finishing touches to the chili beans. So if I look different, I got on different clothes, then you guys know why. I'm probably just going to pair this up with some homemade cornbread. I may even just make my cornbread into muffins. I may put them in a muffin pan. No Jiffy, from scratch. And you know, put my favorite toppings on it and take a taste on camera, hopefully, and let you guys see what it tastes like. Well, you guys won't take it. You'll get my reaction. I know what it tastes like because I eat these all the time. Well, I haven't had it in a minute, but this is my go-to recipe, should I say. Alright, so anyway, normally I use a low sodium chicken broth. They didn't have any, so I'm just going to use this. I do got some beef broth on hand just in case, because I really needed another chicken broth. But I'm okay because I can actually substitute that with water possibly. If this is enough, I'll do a chicken broth. If I have to add something, I have some chicken cubes probably I can add. And I have some beef broth on deck just in case I have to add that too. Because when I went to the store, they didn't even have this. They were out and I had to go back. Then they didn't have a low sodium one. And then there was some, I had to go to another store and got Kroger. I don't really do Kroger brand, but I don't know. I guess it's okay. You can use whatever brand you want to use, but I suggest the low sodium chicken broth, whatever your favorite brand is. We're going to put some ketchup in there, mustard, some seasonings. We got salt. We'll probably add a little seasoned salt, black pepper. Did I say mustard? You know how you get some little packages of these, like from when you go get your pizza. Whenever I do a dish that calls for crushed red peppers, I buy them sometimes you can't have this. This is spicy. Sometimes I just get these from the pizza place, and I even have these little packages right here from the...
That's spicy?
Yeah, this is spicy.
Hi, that's spicy, Mommy.
Yeah, I like spicy. You don't like spicy. So yeah, anyway, We're gonna use,
eat spicy?
yeah, some people like spicy. Yeah, and it's up to you. This is optional. If you want to get a little kick, you can use this. I have some fresh celery. I have a red bell pepper. I have a red onion. I'm gonna cut all that stuff up. I have some brown sugar. And what else? Oh, okay. Oh, Lord. Let me see if I got these labeled. Oh, okay. The baby leftovers. This is garlic powder. I buy a lot of my spices because I'm pretty much a spice queen. So I buy a lot of my spices from Winco because it's really cheap out the bulk section. So we have garlic powder. I have some paprika. And the measurements will be down in the description box again. I think this is probably like what, cumin? Yep, cumin. Okay. Chili powder. This is some coriander. And I already showed you guys the crushed red peppers. Let me see. Make sure I didn't forget that. Cayenne pepper. And that's, I mean, this can be optional too, just like if you don't want a little kick to it. I have some oregano. And I have some onion powder. Because you already saw the garlic powder. So those are it for the spices. I named everything else over here. Okay, follow me over here. Also, I'm using ground turkey because I haven't bought ground beef in years. Anything that I would normally use ground beef in, I'll just substitute it with ground turkey. And then for my meat, I have a big smoked turkey drumstick here, and that's going to be my for my smoked meat flavoring in there. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's all the ingredients. So I'm going to get everything prepped and together, and yeah, we'll be back. Okay guys, so I'm going to start off by washing my beans. So throw these in the bowl. Again, I'm going to be using like 1.5 pounds, basically a bag and a half. These are 16-ounce bags. Start there. So that was one bag. Oh, if I can get this open, that would be great. That's about 1/2 bag. Guys, so I have the beans soaking in a bowl of water. While those are soaking, I'm going to see what floats to the top. I'm going to go over them thoroughly, pick them. Make sure they're clean and get them prepped and ready to go into my crock pot, my slow cooker. And I'll be back. I'm about to go cut up all my onions and, guard all my aromatics. I'm about to cut all this stuff up real quick, okay? Okay guys, so I'm just going to put up maybe about 1 tablespoon or so of vegetable oil in the skillet. Right here, I got a bit. Y'all see how big this smoked turkey drumstick was? So big. And this happened to me before. I bought one that was so big it took up the whole crock pot. Anyway, and then I got my red beans in there. Remember, that's about 1.5 bags, which is about 1.5 pounds. I already rinsed off my beans. I washed them. I soaked them a little bit. I didn't soak them overnight. I usually don't bother with soaking them overnight anymore like I used to. I picked through them, made sure there was no rocks in there, cleaned them real good, and they're in there. So it's gonna cook down, so you guys will see later. Okay, so here's all my aromatics, my onion. I chopped up a whole red onion. I chopped up probably like 4 or 5 cloves of garlic, half a red bell pepper, probably about 3 stalks of celery. I'm just gonna saute this down for a few minutes. But that was just all that I added was all mixed together. It's the garlic powder, the chili powder, the ground cumin, the paprika, the black pepper, the crushed red peppers, the salt, the dried oregano, the coriander, which is brown as well, and the cayenne pepper. I added all that and put about 1 tablespoon or so in that. Probably might add a little more because actually I'm doing a little more beans, but when I put the recipe down in the description box, that's going to be based off of 1 pound of beans. So anyway, I'm just letting this saute up for a minute. And you can use whatever kind of meat you like. I just prefer smoked turkey. I did have some smoked turkey tails in my freezer that I could have put. I was like, well, they would have fit in here better, you know, for size wise. But I do like that smoked turkey drumstick because I like to take me some out and nibble on it. Anyway, that's my aromatics in there. Okay, guys, so I have some Petite Diced tomatoes. This is my Winco, my local store brand, Winco store brand. When it comes to like canned tomatoes, I don't really trip off the brand when it comes to stuff like that. You know, sometimes I'll get the S&W or a better brand or something, but for something like this, really doesn't matter. And you can use, I'm using Petite Diced if you want to use diced, if you want to use stewed, it's up to you. That's what I'm using today. And actually, since I'm doing a little bit more beans, I'm going to probably just add 2 cans of that. So I got 2 cans, but when the recipe is in the description box, it'll probably just say 1 can, but anyway. I'm going to add in my chicken broth. And this is a 32-ounce carton. Like I say, I prefer the low sodium, but this is what they had that day. Let's see how well this does. Yeah, and like I say, my girl Misty over on her channel, I think she's making like a quick one where you buy like canned beans, and that's perfectly fine. You can actually swap this out, like come through with your canned beans. I mean, if you do like a smoked turkey or a ham hock or something like that, some kind of smoked meat or whatever, you want to let that cook down for a couple hours to get tender first. Then you would just pair that up with your you know, canned beans, however many beans you think you need, and you know, rinse the beans off, of course. Take them out, rinse them off, add them to your pot or slow cooker, whatever you want to do, you know, to add all the spices and stuff. So anyway, that's all that in there. And I'm going to add a little bit. I don't know why it seems like your food don't come out right unless you put some parsley on it. That's what me and my auntie said. I'm going to put a little parsley on here. Y'all, dry parsley, nah. I ain't chop up no fresh parsley today. Anyway, alright. So basically, I'm going to try to get this lid on here somehow. Wish me luck. Let's turn it on. Okay, let's get the lid on here. It fitted. Okay, it's on there. I got it. I'm gonna probably put this on low because that's warm. Because normally I cook it on high, but since I'm gonna let this go overnight while we're sleeping, normally I will put it on in the morning. I will go out and run my errands or clean or do just whatever I needed to do. Today I wasn't able to do that because of my schedule, how my day was set up today. So I'm gonna let this cook on low overnight. I will, let me see, Echo, what time is it?
It's 5:28 p.m.
Okay, so these, because I got to run out here and make it to the store before they close. So anyway, I'm going to let these go in the slow cooker. And these are going to go pretty much overnight on low. And I'll check back with you guys and let you know how many hours that they go for. Okay, everybody, I'm back. As you see, I'm dressed differently because it's the next day, as I said. Like I say, normally I like to put the beans on in the morning early, you know, like my elders in my family. You know, they put their food on early to be done early. Be quiet, young man. And then, but, you know, hey, it was one of those days. So anyway, we let them cook overnight. It took about, I'm going to say it took probably about 10 to 12 hours to get tender. We didn't check them till like at the 12-hour mark. We checked them at around midnight, around 12:30. We added more liquid. That's another thing. I added as much liquid as my slow cooker would allow, and then I wait till it cooked down some. If it seemed too thick, then you know you add more liquid, more water, more chicken broth, beef broth, whatever you're using, vegetable broth, whatever. I had chicken broth, by the way. I think when I added the second time it was beef broth because that's what I had. I should have ran back to the store, but anyway. Okay, so I added more liquid, and then we turned them on warm early this morning because I didn't want them to continue to cook because they were tender and ready. So was the smoked turkey. So anyway, what was I going to say? I'm going to check them. I'm going to check them for seasoning and see if I need to adjust the spices and seasons. Then I'm going to show you how I finish them off, okay? Okay, y'all. I just turned them because I had turned them on low, so I turned them back up. Anyway. Alright. So there they go, y'all can see. And I can see that right there. That's what I don't like. That's the only thing I don't like by using that smoked turkey. I'm going to debone this smoked turkey drumstick. It's pretty much cooking off the bone. These are the beans. So I'm going to taste them right now, and then I'm going to add the other, well, one other ingredient that goes in here, and then I'm going to taste them again because that's going to have some seasoning in it. Let me see where we at. Okay, so I got one for me and one for my daughter because I'm kind of under the weather, so my taste buds is a little messed up. So I'm trying to just see if it need any more seasoning, more chili powder, spices, or whatever. But I'm going to add some. I'm going to brown the ground turkey and add that in here at this point. Is it too hot? Okay, let me add a little more seasoning, a little more spices. I'm going to add some more of that spice mix that I did. I'm going to add a little more cumin. We like ours with a little bit of kick. So I'm going to probably add some Cajun seasoning because I was looking for some ground chipotle and they were out in my bulk section. So I'm going to probably add some more Cajun seasoning. Well, I'm going to add some Cajun seasoning. That's optional. That's if you like it with a kick. Like I said, I'm going to add more of the little spice mix and maybe a little more cumin. And yeah, maybe a little seasoned salt, black pepper. So I'm just going to add a little more. You know, you just have to season it to your taste. So let me add a little more seasonings. So I'm going to add some salt. Just whatever to your taste, like I said. I'm going to add a little bit of Lawrence. I'm going to add a little more of my cumin in here. You put them in the container. Alright, I'm going to add, that's the Cajun right there, y'all. So I'm going to see if that gives us enough kick right there. You don't have to make yours spicy, but that's just how we like ours. This part right here is totally optional. This is just for my family. Some more cayenne. Put some parsley. Oh, that pepper got me about to sneeze, y'all. Alright, so I'm about to go ahead. I'm going to debone this smoked turkey drumstick. As y'all see, ooh, look. Y'all see this? I don't know if y'all can see this, but look, it's falling off the bone. That's how long I let it cook. I just don't like those little, like, thin bones like that. I don't want nobody to get hurt or choke. So I'm going to pull all that out, debone this, and then I'll be right back. Well, I don't know, because I don't think y'all want to sit through that process. But anyway, that's what I'm about to do. So I got 2 pounds of ground turkey right here, as you guys can see. I'll add a little bit of Celery, seasoning salt, black pepper, a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder, and a little bit of paprika. I'm just going to brown this up. Okay, I added the ground turkey. I'm going to add 2. I got 3 more ingredients. I'm about to add 2 more of those. I'm going to give it another taste. I'm just checking, make sure there's no more bones. I'm always constantly fishing for bones. Okay guys, so we're about to add the last ingredients. Then I'm going to have my daughter to taste it before I'm going to take hers out because she doesn't like the final ingredient. So some ketchup. Mustard, and then I'm gonna let after I mix this in, I'm gonna let her taste it before I take her portion out because the final ingredient she doesn't like, so she don't have real taste buds, y'all. Alright, it's nice and thick. I may add a little more liquid to this. Y'all see how thick this is? I mean, it just depends on how you like it. I'm going to probably add a little bit more. Bring me that broth. I'm gonna add a little bit more liquid. I do like them thick though, like me. I got more liquid if need be. I'm just using what I have because, like I said, they didn't have everything at the store the day I went. Well, the ones that I actually wanted. But anyway, as y'all can see, so it do got, you know, some juice to it, of course. I'm gonna have you to taste it real quick and let me know if it need. I'm gonna taste it too. Let me know if it need anything else before I take your portion out. Because again, you guys, you know, you have to season to your family's taste. Or to your taste, you know what I'm saying? Right here. So again, taking my daughter some out. Let me know how much you want. Put this to the side for you. So now I can go ahead and add the final ingredients, y'all. Which is, if you remember from the ingredients I showed you guys earlier, is brown sugar. And I'm just eyeballing it because I'm not really big on measuring when it comes to cooking. I go by taste, smell, look. God damn, that's a chunk. I ain't going to my. That's like a chunk right there. This is one of the foods that I do add brown sugar to. Some stuff you're going to see in the future of my holiday recipes coming up that I don't, that I see other people do. But to me, brown sugar on certain things makes it kind of bitter. So you'll see in the future. Matter of fact, give me some more liquid. Alright, so I added the final ingredient. And I added a little more liquid because, like I said, I'm going to let this cook down to whenever, let the flavors marry together while I get my cornbread made up. And yeah, the chili beans are basically done. I'm gonna let the flavors, I'm gonna let it cook down and the flavors get together. And you know how thick or thin you like it. You see this right here? It has a little bit of, you know, juice to it. Sauce, I mean, it's thick too. It's not like no runny, liquidy sauce. And I added more liquid. Actually, I might gonna probably add a little more. I mean, you just have to adjust it to your taste buds and what you like and what your family likes. Like my daughter, she likes her chili on the savory and spicy side. I like this one that I make on a more of a, you know, spicy but with a hint of sweetness. And when you saw me add that brown sugar, it's not going to be, which I know people add sugar to their beans and stuff like that, you know, but it pretty much adds a hint of sweetness, but it also adds a depth of flavor also as well. So anyway, again, these are pretty much done. I'm just gonna let it simmer for a little while longer while the flavors come together. And yeah, in about 45 minutes we'll have chili. And like I said, this is not a difficult thing to make because, as you saw, I showed you guys the ingredients. I washed and cleaned and picked through my beans, put them in there. The smoked turkey went in at the same time as the beans went in. And you can also do this on the stove. If you do this, decide to do this on the stove, you're going to let it cook for about the beans along with your smoked turkey or whatever smoked meat you use for about 2 hours. And then I will go ahead and add my ground beef or turkey. Or about an hour and a half mark, you can add your other meat if you want to add ground beef, ground turkey, whatever, chili meat or whatever you decide to use. Excuse me. And then, you know, you're going to come back, taste it, adjust the spices accordingly to your desire. And then you're going to add the ketchup, mustard, and brown sugar. And yeah, and then let it go for maybe like another 30 minutes and you're done. So for me and how I like to do it and how busy I be, I don't like to have to keep. And then, you know what, another thing, like I said, you would probably most likely have to add more liquid, like during the cooking process. During that 2-hour cooking process, you might have to add more liquid, so make sure you watch it, you keep them, you know, simmering kind of low, And for me, it's just easier for me to just, like you saw me, throw them in a crock pot. I can forget about it, go run errands, do what I gotta do, clean, cook other items, and then I'll come back and I'm pretty much just checking for liquid to see if I need to add any more liquid. And then I'm also going to check to see, check for tenderness of the beans and the meat. So that's all I'm looking for. Once that's done, I'll pretty much go ahead and add my ground meat in, which I did ground turkey as you saw. And then I'll go ahead and add my ketchup, the mustard, and the brown sugar, and any other spices that I feel like I need to add. And so you saw it here, and I mean between those steps is nothing. It's just so more carefree to me to do it this way. So anyway, I'll be back. I'm about to put my cornbread together. Okay guys, so to throw together this cornbread, we're just going to need some all-purpose flour, sugar, yellow cornmeal, some vegetable oil, salt, baking powder, and I'm going to use some buttermilk, melted butter, and some eggs. So that's pretty much it. I'll leave the measurements down in the description box below. Here, tell me what it tastes like. You can take the heat. You know what? I think I need to add some spice for you because you be saying you like it spicy.
Oh my god, I go crazy with the spice one.
Okay, we're gonna see.
Yes.
I'm gonna do a spicy challenge. I'm gonna get him really good.
I eat spicy garlic. Oh hell yeah. Let's go.
Just hit me.
I never had it with that. It was like this before.
Because I'm a pimp. You gotta be a PIMP to get it like that. You've been pimping this, pimping this, pimping this, pimping. I'm so like a pimp. You feel me? I'm waiting on the cornbread. He greedy. See, greedy people can't wait. I mean, I am kind of greedy too, but I'm just saying, I'm waiting on the cornbread. Cornbread should be out the oven soon. That's why I'm waiting on. I gotta have some cornbread with my chili. Y'all, it's about that time. Now I can eat. Finally, the cornbread is ready. Out the oven. Yep. Okay. We eating over here for real, for real, for real. Yes. Okay. Give me some cornbread. I should have made rice for greedy people like my son. He couldn't wait. He already got his bowl. But me, I don't put mine on rice. I like mine cornbread. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, I want some of that smoked turkey too. Okay, now this is too much for me. I ain't gonna even be able to eat all this. I'm just showing out, y'all. I'm just being a little extra. Lord knows I ain't gonna be able to eat all that. Now, see the steam coming from. I'm gonna turn it off. Actually, I got it on warm right now. I can actually turn it off. I'm gonna grab me a little corn muffin over here. So they pop right out the pan. We already put butter on them when they came out the oven. They just came out, so it's still hot. I'm gonna bust that open like that. Y'all don't ratchet, huh? I don't care. I'm about to eat good. Need a little extra butter up in there. Ooh, Lord, I'm breaking it up. Lord, okay. I'm doing too much. Alright, now I just really know you're doing too much. I don't care. I'm about to eat good. Let's hook this up. This is optional if you want to top it. Some cheese, some sour cream. I got some jalapenos. Let's do 3. 3 jalapenos. How about that? And we got some green onions. Yes. Yes. Okay. And y'all see I got my cornbread. Okay. Okay guys, I'm about to finally taste it on camera. I've been looking all around to get my old keys to get the bottle opener because I got some hard apple cider from Boa Vista Farm up at Apple Hill. Apple Hill, what is it? El Dorado County or Placer County? No, I think it's like El Dorado County. It is El Dorado. Open this up. I got to share, unfortunately, my daughter and my son. Oh, don't judge me, y'all. But if you're going to have some good food, you got to have a nice cocktail or some kind of liquor or drink. Well, I don't know what you call this kind of stuff. But y'all know what I'm saying. Okay, guys, don't judge me because this is not a full, this bottle is big. They drunk up all of, I ain't even getting none yet. Okay, but anyway, let me taste the food first. Taste my chili. Y'all see it's still steam coming from it. All right, I'm going to taste a little bit. Let me get a couple bites in here. All right, it's hot. I don't want to burn myself on camera.
I touched it.
Okay, I need some cornbread with y'all. Look at this.
What's this, honey?
You gotta eat it with the cornbread. Oh, so good. My nose is running already from the spice. Oh, I was kind of
my beer.
kids. All right, it's hot. It's hot from the heat. Is what I'm trying to say. The spices too, of course. My son act like he can handle it. All right, y'all. That's good. It's hitting. It's really hitting. Let me see if I can vote. Look, I'm the woman of many hats. I'm gonna have me I've been watching like dance videos, so I'm gonna learn some new. Once I'm gonna come out with my dance YouTube channel next. I'm gonna have a bunch of channels. I'm about to have a channel for everything. I'm telling you, it's about to be lit over here. Taste the cider. I haven't had none in a while. We just went back up the Apple Hill. We just took the kids up to Apple Hill this past last month. Yeah, right before Halloween. We always go up there. Family tradition now. Oh my god, that stuff is so good. Anyway, please don't forget to check out my girl Misty's her chili video over at the Native Family. All the information is going to be in the description down below. All the ingredients for my chili. I'll also include the cornbread in there too as well. All the measurements and all this stuff. I don't really measure much, but you know, I'll figure it out, work it out. Alright, so stay tuned. I'm going to have a lot of more videos coming. Trying to get it cracking. I'm so far behind on everything. I'm just always constantly busy. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one.